Hello, my darlings. Welcome to today's stream. Hope you're doing well. We're continuing the Final Fantasy XIV today, and we're going to be picking some fights today in hard mode. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Hope you guys are doing well. There we go. And the duty finder's been updated. Alrighty, let's get that going. Oh, there it is, the Bowl of Embers. Okay. Bowl of Embers hard. While your victory over the Ultima weapon has set off waves of celebration across the land, the jubilation is short-lived, for the beast tribes are seeking to summon their gods once more. Confirmation has arrived that the Amalja have already succeeded in calling forth Ifrit, who has returned far mightier than his last incarnation, owing to the vast amounts of crystals he has gorged upon. Prepare yourself for a scorching encounter. Alrighty. Alright, so there's that. Oh, while we're waiting for that, we'll go speak with Dromont. Oh, shit, hello. Can't send my messages because it's being checked by mods. Oh yeah, auto mod. Let's kill the bitch. Yeah, auto mod's a bit of a bitch. Sorry about that. But yeah, Ifrit is bitch. How are you doing, Lily Rose? You do the Valentine's quest in the meantime. Oh yeah, there's that too. I figured I had these other side quests. Hi, Loki. Loki. Hold on, Loki. Don't bite my finger, Loki. Come here. I'm good. That's good. I think Vermilion and I are going to do the Valentine's Day quest together, but I'll have to double check with him. In the meantime, the cat wants attention. He knows I'm sad, so yeah, you guys should. Yeah, we'll probably do it together. You good, dude? Can I go talk to Dromont now? You have dates to do it. Yeah, we'll probably do it on Friday. I'll talk to him when he wakes up, but yeah, I think we're gonna do it together. Since it's Valentine's Day. Loki. Come on, dude. There. No. Okay, fine. Oh, my cat. I love this cat. Loki. Loki, you're clicking on stuff. My gratitude for your timely return, Indigo. Would that it were under better circumstances. Our efforts to contain the heretic threat in the Western Highlands beyond Snowcloak has suffered a grievous setback. In order to support expeditions further afield, we sought to establish an outpost in the heretic's former fortress. Under guard, our craftsmen began the necessary improvements, and for a time all proceeded according to plan. The building work had scarce begun when Iceheart's minions... Oh, we're ready. Okay, Loki, I need you to hop down. Just stay down. Let Mama do this. He's gonna... Yep, there he is. He jumped up again. The Bowl of Embers hard. Alright, y'all ready? Let's do this. Yeah, we want to do kind of this fight first. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the heal. Alright, let's see. Oh, we can do these again. Not what I wanted. Did not want to heal myself. I think that's such a long cooldown, I don't like using it. Oh, okay. Alright, we're at 33%. We got this, guys. Do a bard song. Thank you for the medical. 25%, we're almost there. Oh crap, yeah. Oh, thank you for the raise. Much appreciated, guys. We finish? Cool. I see what you mean now. Player accommodation. Let's see. Looks like we have 2 choices. Oh, we have 1 choice. Okay, cool. Infernal weapon coffer? That sounds cool. Okay, now that that's done. Okay, back to Dromon. So this is gonna unlock the Shiva fight, right? Or am I just doing side quests? Okay, let's try this one more time. My gratitude for your timely return, Indigo. Would that it under better circumstances. Our efforts to contain the heretic threat in the Western Highlands beyond Snowcloak have suffered a grievous setback. In order to support expeditions further afield, we sought to establish an outpost in the heretic's former fortress. Under guard, our craftsmen began the necessary improvements, and for a time all proceeded according to plan. The building work had scarce begun when Iceheart's minions descended upon the fortress from all directions. If I were to guess, I would say that they deliberately delayed their attack until sufficient supplies had been delivered to their doorstep. I do not begrudge my men their decision to flee. By all accounts, it would have been a slaughter, any survivors condemned to a fate worse than death, and at the hands of their leader. However, by abandoning our crystal stores, we have given the heretics the means to summon their patron saint. I beseech you, Indigo, slayer of the gods of beastmen, who banished once before the demon who threatens us now. Lend us your strength, infiltrate Snowcloak, and put an end to Iceheart's machinations. Yeah, okay. Thank you, my friend. Though I pray you can stop her before she completes her ritual, I have faith you can defeat Shiva should it come to that. And it probably will. One of Sir Imric's temple knights awaits you at Snowcloak. He shall guide you through the secret tunnels, to the Aetheryte at the heart of the heretics' fortifications, whence you may gain entrance to Iceheart's sanctuary as before. Alright. Alright. It is an honor, madam. When you are ready, I shall lead you through the tunnels to the Aetheryte. We should not be troubled by heretics or beasts along the way, so you may concentrate solely on the task at hand. May the Fury grant you the strength to strike down the heathen, which once and for all. Oh, this is extreme. Okay. Whoops. Well, at least now I know how to unlock the extremes. That'll be with Vermilion, though. At least you have it now. That is true. That is very true. Need to do a few quests to unlock it. Ah. Primal Fear is Odin fight. Oh, okay, I see now. That must have been one of the Urianger talks. What are you guys? No. Oh, further in. Lewin! Been a while since I talked to you. Monroe, I have heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the Primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Cool. Alright. So what do I do now then? Do I just... Who's the next fight we gotta do? So we did Ifrit on hard mode. Let's do that. Check the left corner of your screen. Oh, wait, wrong one. Okay, so I gotta go back to the Waking Sands, it looks like. Okay. I forgot that was up there. If it Garuda, then Titan. Okay. So basically, keep going back to the Waking Sands, it seems. Okay. That's good to know. Oh wait, up here. Infer Garuda Waking. Papalymo! Papalymo would have you vanquish Garuda, who has returned stronger and bloodthirstier than before. Ah, Indigo, I hear you have triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I full had a mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I am afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her last incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the ether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Yida and I will assist the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm and shielded her domain. Well, that storm is as a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a beast meteorite leading to the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Julio. He will be able to tell you about the said etherite, among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe that you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe. Alright. Let's see. Come here, you. In for a Garuda awakening. Private Monroe, we are grateful for your aid. As you will already know, the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both the Twelveswood and Corthus. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seedseer, I humbly request that you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an etherite within Nadalan, their stronghold in the central highlands of Corthus. This etherite will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seedseer says desired to repay kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people, as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. Alright. Camp Dragonhead. In for Garuda Awakening. Duty Finder has been updated. The Howling Eye Hard, now accessible. Oh, wow. Not gonna lie, was not expecting that. Come on, DPS, you got this. Here we go. Light party? More like full party. Wait. Thank you for the heal. Oh shit, she's right behind us. Grid is at 8%. Nice. Sweet! GG. Cool. Alright, so there's that. In a Titan spot. Back to the Waking Sands we go. Let's see who we talk to this time. last time we talked with Y'shtola. Hello, Y'shtola. Y'shtola would entrust you with the titanic task, of defeating the great strengthened Titans. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he's grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out they are deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobolds' subterranean domain runs deep, and they easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors, the amount of crystals it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from Maelstrom, and as you might expect, I addressed it to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you traveled to his demesne by way of aetheryte first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, the Maelstrom have reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it you spare no preparation. Alright. Time to go with the Limza. Limza Laminza. The After Council. We're just going to use the ether right then. A Titan spot. Indigo the Scions, your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals, and in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect. But first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limza Lominza. You have felled the primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new aetheryte that will take you to Naval. It's situated deep within Ugamuro mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you will have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the navigator guide you on your way, Indigo. Alrighty, time to go fight Titan. Oh. Okay, I gotta zoom in on this. Hell? Oh, there we go. Incomplete. The duty finder has been updated. The naval hard mode now accessible. Alright. From deep within their minds... Actually, I'm gonna queue first. Okay, there we go. From deep within their minds, the kobolds have watched and waited for another opportunity to summon their great father and wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. With the destruction of the Ultima weapon, the final obstacle to their plans was removed, allowing the beastmen to summon their god without fear of imperial reprisal. Once more, it falls to you to ensure the Lord of Crags never sees the light of day. Oh, alrighty. Well, it looks like we got 3 DPS queued up, so that's pretty neat. There we go. Commence. Nice. So far we have half of what we need. Okay, there's both healers. Now we just need one more tank. Come on, tank. You got this. Fat cat's just vibing. There we go. Sweet. There he is. Thank you for the heal. Thought I moved. Thank you for the raise. Ah, damn it. Oh, the raise is appreciated. Thank you. Why is this not working? What is going on? There we go. Jesus. Have a bard song, guys. Christ. Our healers are okay. Are they okay? Oh shit, we're getting wiped. Our poor healers are working overtime. Oh shit, one of them got wiped. Let's tighten that. He has that 31%. Okay. The good news is if you raise the other healer, then we'll be good. Okay, good. The other healer got raised. Whew. But one of the other healers is about to get wiped. Oh, there we go. Yay, I got raised! Thank you, thank you! There we go. Thank you for parties. Oh yes, the healers were great. I just don't know which healer specifically to give it to. Oh hey, someone else is here. Anyway. Are we done? Are we back to good intentions? We are back to good intentions. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. A wolf. Huh. Alright, Mephilia considering which of her many responsibilities demand her utmost attention. I am most eager to address the Asian threat, however, we dare not neglect our other present concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Indigo, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust all continue to support the Braves. Yep. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ulda? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was the Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Adelegi and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Ulda, unless you have an objection? None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Mion Brida's research is proceeding as planned? So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Uriange is poring over his tomes and at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Indigo, while we focus on the task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his Braves with theirs? It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Okay. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receive Real's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Uldan riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments in our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Okay. Pleasure as always, Indigo. You'll be escorting the commander to Ulda, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report in for her benefit? Right then. Me and mine of making inquiries into the source o' the weapons what found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase o' sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for his transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant that caught an arrow while talking to Indigo, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What do you say, Indigo? Yeah, okay. Then it's settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at Highbridge and intervene with when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ulda. I expect good tidings. Okay, Camp Drybone it is. Oh, Indigo, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Levieleur needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Indigo. There we go. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Well, let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damned fool. You should never have come here. I don't understand. Well, what's this all about? Ah! As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring in an inexperienced recruit. Commander Levieler will be most disappointed. Damn it! A golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slip past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of Duskwhite sellswords. We suspect may be them. Would that we have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. Yet even that accomplishment is lacking. For the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Ilbert would like nothing more than to have this incident forgotten. I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskwhite sellswords. Whatever. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Ul'dah in my stead. Entrust them to the Third's Yuyuhase. We will take care of the rest. So just a heads up, there's a potential that the game might crash. I just got a notification. So, fun little heads up there. Weaver's Guild. Okay. Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend, the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Korthas. Now, what brings you to us this day? A gift of weapons from the certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilbrid, you say? Understood. Once we've cataloged the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riel stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly Riel is unfamiliar with the ways of Ul'dah merchants. Whoever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that this information was not completely erroneous, and what we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Corellium processing plant. Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Elaine, for the freedom of all. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the immortal flames will hear of your contribution. Until we meet again. Cool. Hello, Riel. Indigo, a word if it please ye. Not here. Look for me at Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't you worry. Well, at least we don't have to give a little whistle. Woo-doo. Thanks for indulging my request. A few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustlin' and bustlin' o' commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burnin' Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. Well, this is what happened. I beat the shit out of many of them. It's not quite how the first told it. These Duskwights they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself? Not before the fighting started and not after? Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddammit. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I deciphered a money lender's books, or had to follow a transaction back to its source. As if I never. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. The commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking Gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days, the money flows like water and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Damn. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days. Hey, same. And I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then. Best get back to it.
Indigo, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you are able.
I just realized I need to take my pills. Give me just one moment. Hey, Oliver. All right. To the Rising Stones.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Indigo. We've a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most, determined lady, by all indications.
Tataru seems eager to escort you to the Solar.
Our guest is with the Antecedent in the Solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we?
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
Oh, yeah.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the dragon star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgardsormr himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgardsormr. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Yeah, okay.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
Stuff.
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
I see. Oh, shit. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Ariange stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Balzer attempted to seize control of Mordana. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid in that day, Midgardsormr, legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging in Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's Ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. The same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into a desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether for malms around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of the fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Imric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Okay. Be careful, my friend.
We do not know what dangers await you within. Now then, let us neglect our own tasks. Let us not neglect our own task. Whoops. There is much to be done, and precious little time to do it.
Alright, time to go speak with the Dolmen. The Dolmen Watch. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake, though I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then, the Guardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again? Well, from here it seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of Agrius. Then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. Keeper of the Lake now accessible. Alright. Oh, I can go with NPCs? Cool. Well, people seem to be pretty polite about cutscenes, so... And I've been queuing up pretty quickly as well, so why not? If it takes a little bit, then I'll do the NPCs. This might be the last thing I do today. I'm not sure yet, though. Yeah, I might just do the NPCs. Oh, there's someone else here. Probably for something else. I'm surprised I can do NPCs with an 8-man party. That actually is crazy. I did not expect that. Oh, yeah, I just realized something. I got some coffers. Also, my inventory is like almost full, so I should probably sell some stuff. Also, I've got food. I should probably eat that stuff. Well fed. Antique britches, huh? Nope, looks like we're equipped with the best. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Huh. Maybe I should do the NPCs. I just think it's crazy I can do that. I think that's the first time I can do that. Actually, I should go to the shops now that I've got queued up. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Sell some stuff. fishing umbrella. Huh. Oh, yeah, I should probably sell these. Oh yeah, all the fish stuff. 'Cause I was fishing, wasn't I? This is all for fishing. Oh wait, hold on. Pretty sure that's like or something. Oh yeah, we got new bows. Garuda spine. That's all it says. You know, you've got like Rosenbogen, Ifrit's bow, the bow crags, and then Garuda spine. Charming. Oh, did I forget to sell all these? Whoops. Oh, hey, we're good to go. Wait, what? The navel? No. God damn it. I forgot to clear the others. It's not the first time that's happened, that's the worst part. There we go, keep it awake. Well, that explains it. I was so confused at first. It's like, wait, why am I able to queue NPCs for a 8-man party? And that explains why. I was queuing for the naval. I really need to pay better attention to that stuff. Loki, not now. Hi. Hello. Don't hop up here, okay? No, don't hop up here. No. I love you, but don't. Yes, hi. Loki, I just said don't hop up. Come here. Let me sit you down. No. Cool. Loki, not now. Hop down. There we go. The hell is that? That? Go their own way. want to know something interesting about... Oh, what's up? Sure. It is not a dragon, but a serpent. Ooh, cool. Oh, did I get killed? I thought I got out of the way, that's my bad. The noise mythology. Oh, nice. Tier 2. Thank you. Nope, not making that mistake again. Nope.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Oh shit.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Just staring down and glaring. Like, nah, I choose violence today. Got him. GG. Good game. Well, Well, we got that serpent taken care of. Good job, healer. Good job, tank. Oh, okay. I was gonna pass on that, but that works. Hello, Creamy Splash. How are you doing today? Got a woo?
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
Bro, I'm a silent protagonist. You're getting fucked on that.
Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard
Oh, you're
shall
literally just
burn.
That's fair. That's understandable.
Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive.
I see.
7 children did I sire.
God damn.
One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent.
That's what I thought.
Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
Not gonna harm me, huh? So what the fuck is that? Right in the titties. Oh hey, it's the crystals. Oh shit. What's going on? Why are you all turning gray? What the fuck is this? Okay. The fuck did you do to me, dude?
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker. Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
I see.
I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing. Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Huh. It's kind of cute.
The covenant binds me to thee.
Interesting.
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
Little hands.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
Huh.
I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth a beginning and an end.
Dragon song, huh? You may summon Midsummer by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide under character in the main menu. Huh. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? Ah, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphino left a message stating that you were to return to Rising Stones at once. Alrighty. Alright, Alphino, what you need? Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Mephilia informed me of Sir Imric's request. You have completed your investigation of Keeper of the Lake, I take it? That I would hear your report. Dude, you're not gonna believe what fucking happened. You conversed with Midgar Sommer? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. As we'd understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and hath since soon lain dormant these past 15 years? Less a resurrection and more of a rejuvenation, for the hero dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Imric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgardsummer in this entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Yeah, okay. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Imric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now.
Is there something you are not telling us, Indigo? You seem different somehow. 'Tis almost as if you are missing something. Something important.
Well, you see, I have a new minion.
12 Forfen, Midgardsummer stripped you of your blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel fine.
I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgardsummer's made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came to existence, so too did the great worm. Althik and Nemia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgardsummer ever watch over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly.
Okay. Oh hey, you're back. Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? I can't get over those tiny hands.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Okay.
Countless assaults weathered, And this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards can be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgar's summer who roared, a call to arms by one of the first broods cannot be ignored. Until such time as they chose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Alphino has a message from Monbrita for the Scions. Ere I forgot, I believe Monbrita has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Asians. Pray inform her that our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Oh, it's these two. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Asians are next on the menu. Let's head to the Solar, shall we? Looks like everyone's here.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Asian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Asian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Asian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Asian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on a minute! Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auricite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Damn.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
Oh.
Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
I swear to God, if you make me your guinea pig.
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum. During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Costrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men. Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
Alphino.
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalimo shall accompany you.
Huh. Okay.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
It would seem that the events have once more considered to rob us rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take the command of our forces there, and with a lighter heart, knowing that you would go support the front lines. Your duties take you to northern Thanaland, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamen travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are best on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Acilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side, not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah! Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way, then? Looks like it. Alright, we have spoken with Alphina. Alright, to the processing plant we go. Alright, Wilred. Commander Louvier sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Nor that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since the disaster with the Amalja. But returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raubon's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with the Lieutenant Eldeston, and we might coordinate our counter-strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. Private Monroe, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design no less. By my order, the Flame stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind us, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid. We've been keeping a close eye on the Garlean garrison, and would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the Castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow Scions to the situation, and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Alain, and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. Glad to have you with us, Indigo, and I'm sure Lieutenant Eldstein has explained. The Garleans have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridianum. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalmud's talents, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves to the approach to the west. They wish you to rush forth to commit the to the battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilberd! Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Guardians might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, 'twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Guardians. A wise course, indeed. I shudder to think of the consequence these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column. You're with the Third, then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. Okay. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Alrighty. A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves as all well to cover more ground, and make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion! Time to defeat the Imperial squad. Oh yeah, I have a mount. Duh. Oh shit, we're gonna go over here. Hitting the wrong buttons, goddammit. I hit the wrong button. Now it's time to defeat the next squad. God damn it. Okay, did they finally fuck off? Okay, good. Anyone else? Nope, we good? Okay. Report to Yu Yu Hase. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that, between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the Fourth and let Lieutenant Elaine know the West is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Eldestein. Okay. Make sure I'm going the right way. Private Monroe, what news of the Garleans? Their raiding parties are no more then? Excellent. The Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Oh, I get materia. Aim materia. Nice. Critical hit +4. Cool. Lieutenant Elsine appears concerned for Milnbrida's well-being. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Elaine has reported a sound victory over the main column, and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogadin lady with the large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what tasks keep her from returning to civilization, but northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her before you continue on your way. Yeah, sure. Okay, come here, Chocobo. What you doing?
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Damn.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Huh.
Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Aye, that ought to do it. So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Cool.
She senses me. A useful talent.
Another one?
Hanassian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the Chocobo can fight with me.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account.
I just gotta do that quest first.
That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Jesus Christ. Whee!
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What did that bastard want with us?
Bullshit. That's what he wanted. He wanted bullshit.
Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious.
Oh, okay.
But this staff... You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Oh,
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Not Minfilia. You're here. Master Louisoix's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Oh shit, it's gone.
You two!
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
You will not harm her!
Ooh. Ouch.
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed?
What do you mean?
The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louisoix was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Oh boy.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Well, shit.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Okay. chrysalis is now accessible. I think actually we're gonna finish off here and call it good here today. We'll do the chrysalis tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, I will see you all on Wednesday, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye, darlings!